Bitcoin is starting to perhaps break out, and we're seeing multiple scenarios of Bitcoin getting into the resistance and trying to break through. In this video, I'll be talking about some different charts, showing you guys the market updates, and obviously I'll be sharing my target points and my stop losses. Now, before we start, be sure to follow me on Twitter. That's at AltCryptoGems for daily crypto content and much more. And in the previous video, we hit more than 30 likes. Can we actually hit that again on this video? Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and let's get started with the video. So looking at the 1 hour time frame, we're actually seeing a symmetrical triangle happening. And right now we're at a crucial point, actually right at the breakout, yes or no. We're hitting that trend line, and the question will be, will we break out and perhaps go up, or will we fall down and stay inside our symmetrical triangle? Now, there's no issue whenever we're going to stay in the symmetrical triangle. However, trying to break out and actually breaking out is obviously the most bullish scenario we can have right now. Now, especially looking at examples, whenever you have a symmetrical triangle, you're either going to break out to the top, or you're going to break down and fall back down onto a support line. So right now the question is, can we actually break out and continue with an upwards momentum, or will we fall into our triangle and perhaps possibly break down in the future? So looking at the 4 hour time frame, we've actually seen a trend line going down, which would usually mean a bearish scenario. However, we have already 3 days ago broken out of that trend line, like we said in the previous video, and have then since then gone up. Now, we hit our first resistance at around 26.5k, and right now we're almost at the previous resistance at 25.5-ish. So we're consolidating a bit now, and the question is, as you can see, we are trying to go up. And the question is, will we hit this resistance, and will we actually break through and try the next resistance, or will we fall down and perhaps even go back to our support that we were previously? Now, this is a bullish scenario because we have broken out of our downwards momentum. So right now we're starting to get a new pattern going. And the question will be, will we hit this resistance, yes or no? So another interesting to watch is our ascending broadening wedge pattern. We've talked about this before in the previous videos, and we were actually trading inside our ascending pattern. And at that moment, we actually fell down like we predicted in our previous videos. And we predicted exactly this bounce. Now, like I said before, whenever you have this pattern happening, an ascending broadening wedge, you either break out or you fall down. And once you do fall down, you go back to the previous price objective, which, looking at our chart, was exactly where we started. And we actually did bounce perfectly from that objective. Now, we have gone back up again, and we're now trading back inside our ascending wedge pattern. And like I said, we either go up and stay inside our pattern, or break out, or actually fall down. And looking at it right now, I do see us perhaps going up towards the edge of our pattern, which will be at around the 27.8, 28k mark if we sort of go up like this and then probably down and maybe even back up again. So another chart that's increasingly important to watch is the 1 week chart, because as we're seeing right now is a head and shoulders pattern, the inverted one. Now, what does this usually mean? Let me show you some examples. You have these two shoulders with a head in the middle, which we have over here is the head, and this is shoulder 1, shoulder 2. And usually whenever you get back up to the neckline where you started, you are seeing a breakout. So what does it mean? An inverted head and shoulder pattern usually means there's going to be a reversal. You've had a downtrend happening, and whenever you break out, you're getting a reversal, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. We have our beginning where we started, which is the neckline. And once you are able to break out of that neckline, you're going to see a breakout and a bullish momentum happening. So that's something that we need to hope for right now. Getting back onto the backline, which you are, or the neckline, which you are right now, and then trying to get up and actually break out. Now, just some information. If you want to start trading, then my advice would be to go with Bybit. I've got a link in the description with the best amount of fees and discounts. And whenever you're trading or depositing funds, you're getting up to 30,000 extra Bitcoin whenever depositing. So be sure to use the link in the description if you want to start trading with crypto. And let me show you guys my target points and my stop losses right now. So what are we currently seeing? Like I said, in the previous videos, we've actually been trading and consolidating for a bit. We fell down and actually bounced up from a support and then broke through our first resistance again. Now, not just one resistance, but we actually broke through the other one as well. And we're now consolidating and sort of going back up to our first resistance. So what's my first target? That's around the 25.2k mark, which is this line over here. And we have actually hit that before, as you can see over here already. and in previous times as well. So my guess would be we're going to go to that resistance and then either break out to our previous resistance at the 26.3. And if we do break that, then I do see us going towards the 28.6k, which is exactly the same target as our ascending broadening wedge pattern, the 28.5-ish. Now, if we, however, fail to do so, then I see us going down and perhaps get it to our support at 23k. Once we fall down there, then I see us going towards 21.4. And if we can't hold that, then I see us going down even further towards 19 and perhaps even 18k. So my guess would be we're going to our resistance. And from that moment on, I'm either opening a long to the top or a short to go back down, all depending on what's happening in the market. So those are my targets right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like I said, be sure to follow me on Twitter at AltCryptoGems and leave a like and subscribe to this video. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.